I'm Grant, and this has been Buster, where I watch and review budget bin movies for you. Today, I'm going to show you guys what my wife and I bought each other for our anniversary today. This past weekend, me and my wife went out of town just to spend some time together, to actually date again, because we're married. So married couples usually go out alone by themselves and go on dates. It's not unheard of. So we wanted to spend some time together to celebrate our anniversary because we both work today. So we bought some stuff to show off to you guys and to show off to each other how much we love you. And we're both movie fans, so you will see a diverse taste of movies that we picked up, but I will tell you a story about some of them when we get there. The first set I did, if you watch my TikTok or follow me on Instagram, all that information is down below. You would see that I picked up my wife the six Sharknado movies. They're all six right there. And the way these came off of Amazon was in this nice little packaging. It says, this is a set, do not separate. So that way they're all individual ones put together as a set right there. See all six Sharknados. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. She got all six Sharknado movies. That was my first anniversary gift to her. Then we went out to Half Price Books. And within that, we found movies that she wanted. I found movies I wanted. And we found movies that together we were like, we can add that as a couple to our massive collection together. She likes certain things, I like certain things. And okay. So the first one we found was actually off the shelf. They had all their Disney stuff together. It was 101 Dalmatians. And the reason why we bought this, it's factory sealed, and she likes collecting the Disney movies. With the advent of Disney Plus, it's making it a lot easier to find these things. So she doesn't collect every single one. She collects the one she likes, and this happens to be one of the ones she likes. So Half Price Books, we got 101 Dalmatians. Also at Half Price Books, she picked up a movie starring Holly Hunter, Richard Dreyfuss, and John Goodman, one that I've never seen. It's called Always. Like I was reading the synopsis the other day, it actually seemed interesting. She loves this movie. I had never heard of it. So it's going to be one of those on a date night, movie night, that me and my wife will be watching together. The next one I got her was Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Yeah, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. The musical, yeah. And speaking of musicals, I also got her Oliver, please sir, can I have some more? Yes, you may have some more. Some more musicals, because it's Oliver. So we got her the DVD of Oliver. She's a big musical fan. She likes musicals. So we got her that. And the last one we got was actually one that I enjoyed when I was younger, when I was in college. And one she enjoyed, the ones that she likes and she was looking for. And that is Coyote Ugly. This is a pretty decent movie. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, the cast is great. I mean, you got Piper Perabo, Adam Garcia, Maria Bello, Melanie Linsky, and John Goodman in here. So, I mean, and Tyra Banks. So you got some decent actors and actresses in here. It's a good fun movie. Let's put it that way. It's a good fun movie. While we're at Half Price Books, we also found stuff for myself and the two of us. Well, one of the ones we found that we both wanted is Demolition Man. And the reason why I like this movie is because it has my girlfriend Sandra Bullock in it. I know I'm a huge Sandra Bullock fan, so this is going down in my Sandra Bullock area. But my wife loves action movies like this, so she likes Sly Stallone the most. I still, it's Wesley Snipes for me in this one. But we got that at Half Price Books. And she surprised me. Before I gave her the Sharknado stuff, just placing this stuff off to the side here, so bear with me. When she gave me the Sharknado stuff, right before she did that, she got me this movie, which kind of goes with what we're doing a little bit. We're condensing down our collections, but I'm still going to keep every single one of these movies. It's the 5 set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's the original 3 movies, you know, the 3 live-action ones where they're in the rubber suits, the TMNT cartoon movie, and the Batman vs. the Ninja Turtles DC animated film, which is actually a very good film, I might add. I have that one on Blu-ray, but that's staying with my DC collection. TMNT I don't have. I have the other three on DVD. So I mean, this is a good set. It narrows it down. I'm still keeping all those though, because I know I have the entire Turtle set in just CD form. I don't know what happened to the boxes, but they're in a CD in my book, in my CD book. So it's good to have them all in one set on the shelf. So that's what else she gave me before our anniversary. The other thing she gave me before we went on our trip was Concussion on 4K. The reason she gave me this movie is because I've been looking for it for a while. Because when I first saw it about Dr. Ben Omalu and his work on CTE and discovering what CTE does to the brain and how it affects NFL players, I fell in love with this movie. Why? Because I played football for 6 years and I suffered 2 concussions. This movie helped me out in determining that I do have a little, I'm at the borderline of having CTE, that it's something we have to watch out for as I grow older, just so that my brain cognitive functions function properly because of my 2 concussions. So that's another movie. My second 4K, my first one was Speed, so I'm growing my 4K collection just little by little. Alright, so my next ones I'm going to go through are my haul for, oh, why are those on top? Are for my haul for Half Price Books. First one I got, it's in a Snapper case. See that Snapper? Ooh, who severely loves these cases? Comment down below. I hate them. The movie I got was Little Shop of Horrors. I've been looking for this for a while, and I mean, look at that packaging. That packaging is pretty mint. And the CD, when I opened it up, I mean, you open it up, you see Steve Martin right there. There's Steve Martin. But when you open this up and actually look at the CD, I don't know if you guys can see it, that's mint. So, yeah, so I looked at that, I'm like, ooh, we're getting this, babe. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, I haven't seen that in years. I'm like, neither have I. It's another musical. But it's an awesome, funny one with Rick Moranis. I suggest if you guys haven't find it, buy it, watch it. Next few ones I got from Half Price Books as well was Draft Day. I enjoy this movie because it's a football movie. So that's the only reason I enjoy it, because it's a football movie. And then next one I have helps my Sandra Bullock collection grow a little bit. It's Gravity. Oh, look, it's heavy. It's Gravity. No, it's Anti-Gravity now. It's Gravity. I have Practical Magic, also growing out my Sandra Bullock collection. So that helps it out. This one helps me out in my Batman Animated Series collection, because I have the Animated Series. I don't have Batman Beyond yet. My wife might be giving me that. I put it in her ear for my birthday or Christmas. But I got Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I have a Sub-Zero, and I believe it's Return of the Joker double DVD pack. So this goes up with that, and that completes the animated series of stuff that I have now, which is good. I also picked up for $2 on their $2 clearance rack Smoking Aces and Mallrats. Yes, Mallrats. In their special collector's edition. I've been looking for both of these movies. This is an underrated Ben Affleck movie. It even stars Alicia Keys. She's right there. There's Alicia Keys. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Mallrats is by far my favorite Kevin Smith film. Sorry, I almost said Kevin James. Kevin Smith film. Yeah, I'm not a huge Kevin Smith fan, but I love Mallrats. These next ones are very special because these are movies that are different in some way, shape, or form. Whether by packaging or just something special about the edition it has. First one I have is Schindler's List. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite wartime films, but it's all what's cool about it is it's in this little book. See, it's a book. There was something that went up here. It wasn't there when I purchased it. So if anyone knows anything about this, I'll do this. I also post pictures on social media of all this, so you guys can actually see it a little easier. If you could tell me what this is, if this is like supposed to be sold like this, or if it was part of a box set. Yeah, I don't think it's a box set because it's a regular DVD. It's a double-sided DVD, and it says Schindler's List. So unless it's a packaging, unless it was a special edition packaging, let me know. I found this that way and I'm like, I'm buying it. The next one I got is because I love this movie by Zack Snyder. It's Watchmen Director's Cut, and it has a lenticular sleeve. Look at that sleeve right there, you see? Ooh. I pretty much bought for the lenticular sleeve. I don't have this movie. I have this movie, but it's in a packet with another animated film, which was the Watchmen animated, something Watchmen related, animated style. I didn't really care for that box set, but I got the lenticular, and it's right there. And another lenticular I got was Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Be like, well, that movie sucks. It's not the best, but I pretty much got it because there's Ron Perlman. There's the Hellboy I love. I'm a fan of Hellboy. I love the comic books. What drew me to the comic books of Hellboy was the artwork. And the fact that I actually have one with a picture of him from the comic books right there just made it worth the money to spend on that. This next one is one I know that it's usually not found in stores. It's a Wonderful World of Disney release. For those of you that don't know what the Wonderful World of Disney was, it was a TV show back in the 90s, early 2000s on ABC. It was usually Sunday nights. They would show family movies, a lot of older stuff, but sometimes they made their own stuff. And this is one of them. It is Steve Guttenberg in The Tower of Terror. Yeah, with Kristen Dunst right there. I mean, I saw this movie and my jaw dropped. And my wife was like, what? I'm like, it's The Tower of Terror. She goes, I've never seen it. I'm like, really? I'm like, we need to watch this. You need to see this movie. I'm like, it's Wonderful World of Disney at its best. I have one more somewhere. Why don't I see it? Oh no, because I got confused because that's with that box. Here it is. And my last one from Half Price Books is those ones there, except for the Turtles and Concussion, were all my I'm sorry, I have the stuff over here. I'm just making sure it doesn't fall. It's my Half Price Books stuff. And this is what I'm sending off to the PSA people, just because I bought it because it was signed. I was looking for Rocket Man with Harland Williams, and I found Rocket Man with Harland Williams signed. The disc is in mint condition. He actually signed that right there. So I'm actually going to send this to the PSA. See, that's his actual signature. And to get authenticity that it is. Not that I'm going to sell this, but it's a great showpiece to know that it's authenticated and to let people know this is an authentic Harland Williams signature. Which I highly doubt you would fake that, but it's great. It's on the plastic. I wish it was on the artwork, but it's on the plastic, and that's great. This is a Disney Movie Club exclusive movie, and yeah, it's part of my collection now, so it's probably the big piece of my collection. And we had one more stop this weekend we made. We went to FYE. We bought just a handful at FYE, but we had a little story that I want to tell you first. When we went there, you know what the big movie coming out this week for me is? It's Batman the Long Halloween, Part 1. I want that movie so bad that my wife is buying it for me tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And then I'm going to watch it that night and do my review and get it up to you guys on Wednesday. Yeah, because that's how excited I am for this movie. At FYE, I found 3 copies on the shelf. I placed it in my pile of stuff and be like, I need to try this. I need to see if they will at least let me buy this, knowing for certain that they wouldn't allow it. So what I ended up doing is I went up there and he rang me up. He rang up that one first. He goes, I can't sell you this, sir, because it's not in my system. I'm like, it's not released to Tuesday. I know that. I'm like, just to let you know, you have 2 other copies on your shelf. He goes, oh, thanks for telling me. Those are not supposed to be out. Let me grab them. I'm like, tell you what, you're back there behind the counter. It's a little busy in here. I'll go grab them, and we'll call it that. He goes, okay. Grabbed them. The best part was it not only had their sticker price for the full price, so it also had a $19.99 used sticker on it. Yeah, and it just came out. I'm like, okay. And when his manager saw this, he goes, sir, thanks for pointing this out. He gave me 10%, me and my wife 10% off of our purchase. So 10% off of these movies right here. all these movies were 10% off. You'd be like, oh, that's only $5. That's not much. I mean, it was like $7 worth of savings. But we already got savings on top of savings with that, too. Because our first savings we found 2 DVDs in a bin that was buy one, get one free. So we bought Bad Moms and got the one buy one, get one at half off, which was Instant Family. So we got this one for half off. And this one, we purchased full price and got 10% off of both of these. Yeah. So we got this one for 60% off, which is great. So, right there. The next one we got is to help out my Sandra Bullock collection a little bit more. Premonition. I love this movie. I love how, hey, Jim, you're going to die this day. Let me try and stop it. And like everything she does, it doesn't work. Premonition, I love this movie. I'm glad it's in my collection now. And I'm glad it's part of my Sandra Bullock collection. And the next one, my wife found it for me, and she's like, I know you've been looking for this because you have it on VHS, and I know you're looking for it for DVD. It's For Richer or Poor with Tim Allen and Kirstie Alley. This movie is hilarious. They're rich, and they're unhappy being rich. So their accountant steals their money, and they're broke. So what do? They go live with the Amish. Yes. So, I mean, this just screams a universal 90s picture release. I mean, you're talking 1998. Right off of Home Improvement with Tim Allen, where he's still at the top of his game. And it's hilarious. It's funny. It's a great time. Yeah. And my last movie is one that's pretty near and dear to me. My wife has never heard of it, but she's heard of a lot of the actors in it. And it's another movie that the Three Stooges are in that gets added to my collection. It's a mad, 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 mad world right there. I would have liked it on Blu-ray, but for $6, I wasn't going to pass it up on DVD, and it was part of a used collection where it was not just $6.99, but I already got an additional 10% off of that, plus the 10% I got off for being honest. See, kids, honesty pays. So be honest, stuff will work out for you. They said they would put one aside for me for release day for Batman Long Halloween. I go, I live in Carpentersville. I'm like 30 minutes away from you guys. With traffic, I won't be able to get down here on release day. Besides, my wife works at Walmart. She's going to get it for me there. They're like, oh, okay. But here, they gave me a little coupon to use there, which is great. So next time I'm in an FYE, I get to use a little coupon. And this is the movie my wife and I will be watching here soon because she was a fan of this. And this doesn't star the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges have a cameo in it. And it helps complete my Three Stooges collection of movies or stuff that they were in. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try and put these up in some order. Like, there's my FYE stuff. Just hold it up right there, right there. See if you guys can read all that right there. There's my FYE collection. My wife's Sharknado stuff right there. Concussion and the Turtles set right there. Okay. My wife's half price. Yeah, my wife's half price book stuff right there. Right there. Okay. And I might have to do this in 2. So, and like I said, I'm going to post pictures of this on all social media. So if you don't see anything here, you can actually look at it there too. My first stack of my half price books buys right there. My second one right there of half price books. And lo and behold, and last but certainly not least, I know it was on that pile, but my signed Rocket Man right there by Harland Williams himself. So that was my anniversary and me and my wife's anniversary. Well, we also got, like, I got from Box Lunch, I got a Batman. I got a Jurassic Park t-shirt, a Batman puzzle. She got a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt, so it's not anything crazy. And at FYE, I also got like a little die-cast Batmobile. Nothing really. This is a movie channel. I'm talking about the movies. And I also got her stuffed Eeyore too for our anniversary, and it was great. So I gotta say, that was my anniversary haul. I know this video is a little long. I apologize for that, but I was very excited for the movies I got, And remember, you can get great deals if you just look for them at Half Price Books and FYE. Follow their ads, find their sales, and do the sale on top of the sale, like that. Like with the Blu-rays that I have right here, these were buy one, get one half off. And then I got additional savings on top of those. So always look for the sales like that and see if you could do those separately. And if you find them in a different bin that says buy one, get one half off, like this was 3 for $10. I could have found 2 more movies that had this 3 for $10 thing and gotten this 3 for $10, and also had another one that I could have found for another price point of buy one, get one. So I could have got more. I couldn't find anything else with this one. So find that stuff out when you're going out. I know this isn't much thrifting, and I know I'm very thrifty with the movies on this channel, but this was anniversary gifts. This is stuff. My wife and I usually don't splurge like this on stuff. It was stuff we wanted, stuff that we were looking for, stuff to show each other. Hey, we know we both are movie fans. We both love each other. Here's some gifts. And always remember, comment down below. What have you guys picked up lately? Or comment down below as well if you could tell me what that Schindler's List copy is. What this Schindler's List thing is all about. Let me know down below what that is all about, and I'm curious to know to see if it's part of a set or if it's something that shouldn't actually be released. It's like a screener. Yeah, that it's a screener, and let me know. It looks like it's probably a listing because it says winner Academy Award Picture 1993. It looks like it might be a box set of Academy Award winners like that, but I've never seen anything like this, so let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. I usually do a new video every Wednesday where I review. This week's review is, like I said, Batman the Long Halloween. So stay tuned for that on Wednesday. This is a special Monday video because it's my anniversary. Remember, love your loved ones. Watch movies with them. Make it a movie night no matter what day of the week it is. And always remember, find those deals and dive right in.